Hello everyone, this is Flatline, and today I'm going to be doing a PvP where we will be going over a build order. Now, honestly, in all of my games I didn't execute the build perfectly, so in return I will be posting a replay where I'm facing an AI where I will pretty much use where I will ideally execute the build perfectly so you can use it as a benchmark and whatnot. And my opponent's going to be Lucky, who's a GM Protoss on the NA server. If you've been watching my stream, I actually did it to a lot of GM Protoss lately, and it's been coming quite a success. It's actually inspired by the partying build, but I changed it up very slightly, where I get blink a little bit quicker than him, and that's one of the things I like about it most. So we're just gonna pretty much go over the opener. It's gonna be pretty much standard, you know, constantly Chronoboosting your probes and get your 13 gateway. Use that probe to scout, you know, your typical proxy places. The only spot you should be watching is your main. Generally, if anything, you don't really need to go into your natural doing this build. If he builds at your natural, you just have to stall for Mothership Core and a Stalker, and then you should come out pretty ahead, because back at his base he shouldn't have anything that can shoot air, so you could just send your Mothership Core over there, or a Stalker in fact if you want, because he shouldn't have anything that's faster than a Stalker. So anyways, you want to get this gas at 14, Pylon at 16, constantly Chronoboost probes, Cyber at 18, and you do want to get your Assimilator at 18 as well, 18/19. 3 guys in gas whenever your Assimilator is done as soon as possible. That's very important. You do want to get a 20 Zealot and send 3 guys in your gas as soon as possible, and make your Pylon generally should be behind your mineral lines. This is where you're going to put your Twilight Council. You obviously don't want to build it like right here. I'm going to start up Warp Gate, and then right after this 15th probe you're supposed to, or yeah, 15 on the mineral line, you actually should be making a mothership. You see how I messed up right there? That's what I was talking about. I didn't really do it perfectly. I showed that I was making a Stalker, but I canceled that, make my Twilight Council instead. And make one more probe here. This Mothership Core, you need to send it straight to this guy's base. It's going to be used to pretty much scout what your opponent's doing. And you actually just stop at 16 probes. Once you have 16 probes on the minerals and 3 in each gas, basically 22 probes, you actually stop making probes. What this does, it allows you to make 2 more gateways and then start blink. But kind of messed up there. You do want to get your Stalker whenever you can afford it after you get your Twilight Council. So basically once your next 50 gas, it should be invested into a Stalker. Don't worry guys, I will be putting in the replay in the description below, so you can use that as a benchmark as well. And I will be putting the build order down from the replay, not from this one, because this has some mistakes in it. So anyways, you do Chronoboost all your probes, and then which should be about, I want to say 5 times. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so you Chronoboost probes 4 times, and the 5th one will be used on a Mothership Core. And then from there, all your Chronoboost should be invested into blink. Now, to his base, he actually has his 3 Warp Gates and then his Twilight Council, so he's going to be putting on some Stalker aggression. The difference is, look at the blink timing, mine's way sooner than him. So all I have to do is hold this, which I do. I have more stalkers and a zealot. He lost his zealot. And my work gates are done. I chronoboost at this work gate because this Twilight Council is already almost done, so don't really need to do that. You actually want to send the probe to make a proxy pylon. I would say after you start blink, you should make one more probe, and that probe should be sent out. But unfortunately, he did kill that probe that I sent out earlier. Anyways, my blink is done, his is not, so I can just micro this. And you can see he's losing all of his units. So I see this pylon. I'm going to be using these two stalkers to pretty much take it out. He doesn't have anything back at his base. He's trying to get blink here, but you have to also remember I have way more stalkers than him. So you can't really hold this. I'm getting a robo because I had the fear of him going into DTs. Because I'm way ahead in stalkers already. So I'm playing super safe at this point. Yeah, I actually some missed target fires there, but well. Yeah, and there's the GG. It should be. Yeah, well, there's no GG from him, but yeah. So anyways, guys, this is pretty much the build order. You get blink at 7 minutes. Which is actually faster than Parting's, I believe. Parting, the difference is between Parting and mine is he actually gets the Stalker then the Twilight Council. I get the Twilight Council before the Stalker, so it's like 10 seconds give or take, or maybe a little bit more than that. I'm not particularly sure. And yeah, so anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I will, like I said, to restate what I said earlier, be putting a replay of me executing this build against the computer, so you can use it as a guide on as a benchmark to make sure you can get this, you know, tuned out perfectly for you. And I will be putting the build order down below as well in the description. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel on youtube.com/FlatlineSC2. You can also check out my Twitter and my Twitch. Twitter is pretty much linked up to my YouTube and my streams, so anytime I stream or upload a video, that kind of sort, you can you will be tweeted about it, and you can also communicate to me through that as well. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.